Good morning and thank you for having me. My name is Lorenzo Massignani and I'm currently studying Economics and Management at Luis University in Rome. What attracted me to business studies was not only the corporate world itself, but the logic between decisions. Why some organizations grow sustainably while others fail despite having resources. Over time, I became particularly interested in finance because it sits at the intersection of strategy, markets, and human behavior. And I would describe myself as disciplined, intellectually curious, and improvement-oriented. I tend to be reflective, but also action-focused when responsibility is required. At this stage of my career, I am looking for an environment where standards are high, learning is constant, and performance truly matters. I value constructive criticism because it often reveals blind spots that self-evaluation cannot. Early on, I sometimes interpreted criticism emotionally. Over time, I learned that mature professionals separate tone from content and focus on what can be useful, what is right and what is wrong. For example, during some team presentations, I was told that my analysis was strong but too detailed for the audience. That feedback helped me understand that clarity is often more valuable than complexity, to make sure that people truly understand what you are exposing to them. Now I see criticism as data for improvement. Because I would bring three things: reliability, learning agility, and composure. Reliability means delivering consistently, not occasionally. Learning agility means adapting quickly when facing unfamiliar tasks. Composure means remaining rational under pressure, which I believe is essential in finance. I do not assume I know everything, but I am confident in my ability to learn fast, work seriously, and add value over time. My main strengths are structured thinking, discipline, and perspective. I naturally try to simplify complexity into priorities and actionable steps. I am disciplined in habits and commitments, especially when long-term goals are involved. And by perspective, I mean the ability to step back and evaluate situations objectively rather than react impulsively. As Latin said in the past, dulcis in fundo, one of my main strengths is resilience. I am still at the beginning of my career, so I do not claim to know everything yet. However, I can guarantee that I am highly willing to learn, and I do not stop when facing difficulties. I stay persistent, keep working, and continue until I find a solution. One weakness I have worked on is over-calibration. At times I wanted to optimize every decision before moving. I later understood that in dynamic environments, delayed excellence can be less valuable than timely competence. So I've worked on balancing precision with speed. Another area of growth has been delegating more trustfully in group settings. UBS stands out to me for multiple reasons. First, its leadership in global wealth management, which requires trust, sophistication, and long-term thinking. Second, its Swiss heritage, often associated with discipline, stability, and discretion. Third, its ability to operate globally while maintaining a strong reputation in a highly competitive industry. To me, UBS represents performance combined with credibility, and which is a rare combination. Yeah. I think many candidates can present ambition. What may differentiate me is that I actively work not only on what I know, but on how I think. I care about decision making, communication, every word matters, and continuous improvement. I also combine ambition with humility. I aim high, but I know growth requires feedback and patience. In an university project, one teammate consistently missed deadlines, which is for sure probably the worst thing that can happen. Instead of assuming laziness, I tried to understand the cause. It turned out he was overwhelmed and unclear about expectations. We redefined tasks, created smaller milestones, and improved communication. The project improved significantly. That experience taught me that many performances issues are coordination problems, not character problems. I believe activity is often overrated. Many people admire business, but outcomes usually come from focus, prioritization, and consistency. I also believe intelligence without self-awareness can become a limitation. Finally, I believe changing your mind when evidence changes is a sign of strength, not weakness. Yes, thank you. What qualities distinguish analysts who become truly exceptional over time? That's my first question. And the second one is, how does UBS help young professionals develop judgment, not only technical skills?